everybody, and welcome back to my book corner that it looks very plain without any books. But today we are going to be talking about the books that I'm going to be reading in March because it is that time. And so let us get into our March TBR. Okay, so pick number 1 will be The Institute. So our first pick that we picked out is The Institute by Stephen King. And this will be my first Stephen King book outside of the, I guess the Gunslinger series, because I have started the Gunslinger series much to my chagrin, but that is another story. And so this one is about a boy who gets taken or stolen from his family, and he gets taken to the Institute, and the story is about him discovering the secrets of the Institute and trying to escape. So I am pretty excited about it. This will be my first Stephen King book. Can't remember if I already said that. Probably already did. And I have only really been interested in this one. I have tried to read Under the Dome. I think I talked about that in another video. I'm not sure if it's out yet or not. And it did not go well. So I'm hoping, because I'm actually interested in this one and it's got such a nice looking cover, I can be like, yes, let's go, let's read it. But we will see. We will see. And pick number 2 is going to be The Woolly Hit Knitting Club. So my second pick, there will be no hitting. It is The Woolly Hat Knitting Club. And this is by Poppy Dolan, I believe. It is about a girl, and she has to go help out her brother because I think he breaks his wrists. And it is definitely a romance, and I am pretty excited about it. This is what the cover looks like. It is an ebook only, I believe. I couldn't find it anywhere physically, so I would assume it's ebook only then. And it has 300 pages, which is pretty good. This month I am traveling, so I'm pretty glad that I am going to be able to read a book not physically, because I don't want to travel too much. So hopefully that will be my airport read, or my plane ride read. So that was the second pick, and we have, I think, 4 more to go. Pick number 3 is going to be Aristotle and Dante. If it'll focus. There it goes. Our next one is Aristotle and Dante, which is pretty exciting. This one I have been looking out for a while. I always say a while, and then it hasn't really been a while because I just got back into books. But this is from right when I got back into books. This book came up for me. So it is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. And this book follows Aristotle and Dante as they kindle a friendship and help each other out in the world. I don't know much else about it. I know that it is, I think, LGBT. I'm not positive though, so do not quote me. Don't come for me. I apologize if it's not. But I am pretty excited about it, and I heard that there's another one of these coming out maybe, so, or another one in this series. I heard that we had a name announcement for it, but that is really all I know. But that was our third pick for March. 3 more. Pick number 4. I'm hoping for a prompt because there are lots of prompts in here. So I'm going to try to dig to the bottom maybe. A book out of this month and any year. So I got a prompt, which is pretty exciting, and I actually already have a list made up for all of the books that came out in certain months over the last 5 years. I think I went back to 2015. And so from that list, I did end up picking The Bone Witch, which everyone, I feel like, wants to read. My best friend actually just read this, or read the series, and she really likes it. And I know Chupeco has another book, Wicked As You Wish, coming out in March, so hopefully I also end up reading that one. But I know this is about, I think, necromancy, And she is a bone witch, and I think she's like ostracized from her like family, and she has to go learn from a different family or group, and she gets to do that. Number 5 here. Oh, we had one that jumped out, so let's grab that one. The Catch. So I cheated on this one a little because it said The Catch, and then I could not find on my list what book I had put in my TBR. So I ended up pulling another one that I forgot to record, and I pulled, it was Middle Game, which I don't own yet, so I have to actually pick that one up. But Middle Game by something McGuire. I cannot figure out how to pronounce that first name. If someone knows how, let me know, because I would like to know. I'm sure it's really easy, and I'm overthinking how to pronounce it, but it is Middle Game. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I really like her Wayward Children series, so I'm pretty excited to read this one. I don't know if it has anything to do with the Wayward Children series, but we will find out. So we have one more. I'm hoping for another prompt because I really want a prompt, but I guess we're not getting one. This one is Everything I Never Told You. And that is our 6 random picks. And our last pick was Everything I Never Told You, which is right here. This is about an Asian American family, and they are living in Ohio, and I believe a sister dies, and it's how the family kind of implodes after the sister's death. I don't know much else about it. All I know is that it sounded really interesting, and so I picked it, or I just threw it in that TBR, and now we're gonna read it. So those are our 6 random picks for the month, and then we still have 4 remaining slots, which are going to be filled by the book clubs that I follow. The first book club is the Literary Dead Book Club, and that book is Platform 7, and this book is about murders, I guess, that are happening, or possible murders, and it follows one character who I believe is a ghost. And she's trying to figure out what happened to her because 2 murders happened on the same train track within a very short amount of time. Or 2 suicides happened, and she believes that they are connected somehow, but she does not know how they are connected. And the second book club that we are going to talk about is the Barnes & Noble YA book club. I've really been enjoying this. I have liked both books that they've picked out so far. So we are going to be reading The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I feel like is everywhere right now, so I'm pretty excited to be reading this as well. And this is another murder mystery following a girl who is in her senior year, and she wants to start looking at a murder that happened in her town that is said to be solved, but she doesn't believe that it is solved the way it has been told. She believes that there's more going on than what information is out there. And then there are 2 book clubs that have not announced their books for next month, and today is the first, which is kind of frustrating that they have still not announced what books we're going to be reading. But that is the Barnes & Noble just regular book club and the Reese Witherspoon book club. I again don't know what those books are, so when I find out, I will link them in the description below. Hopefully I know this by the time I get to post this video. But those are all 10 books that we're going to be reading this month for my TBR. Just to go over them again, The Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. And then Everything I Never Told You by Celeste. I'm not sure. The Bone Witch by Chupeco. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sáenz. I'm sorry, guys. And then we have The Institute by Stephen King, as well as my ebook that I'm going to be reading of The Woolly Hat Knitting Club, and that is by Poppy Dolan. And then the 2 books that I don't own yet are Middle Game, as well as, oh geez, I forgot, Middle Game, and there's another one, oh, Platform 7 I don't currently own yet. So I still have to get those 2 books, and I have 4 books left altogether to get. So hopefully we will be able to get them and read this TBR. I'm a little stressed out, but I got this. I love it. So that is my March TBR, and I hope you guys have a great day.